So are you trying to get rid of your timeshare? I'm going to tell you the number one thing you need to avoid right after this. Hello and welcome to Destination Timeshare. I'm Jeremy, and before I get into tip number 11 of my 25 timeshare tips of VLOGMAS 2020, I just want to let you know, on this channel I like to provide my knowledge, tips and advice to help you get the most from your timeshare ownership. So if that's what you want to see, be sure to subscribe down below. Also hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on a single video. Okay, so let's talk about this. Hopefully you haven't seen, but it is very possible, if you've been watching my channel, Destination Timeshare, that you have been starting to get a steady feed of advertisements for timeshare exit schemes. Now, unfortunately, I can't really control the advertising that YouTube runs on its platform. You may have even heard them advertising on your favorite talk radio hosts' programs. They advertise all over the place, pumping lots and lots of money, lots of cash into advertising. And you might be seeing more of them on YouTube if you've been watching my channel, because obviously the channel is about timeshare, and I know when I'm going out and watching other videos on YouTube, I'm seeing a lot of these advertisements as well. So you probably see plenty of these ads where they're saying they can get you out of your timeshare. Do you have ongoing maintenance fees that you don't want to pay for a timeshare you can't use or don't want to use or are unable to use for whatever reason? They'll promise anything telling you that they can get you out of your timeshare. I'm not saying they can or they can't. Chances are they can't get you out of your timeshare using anything different than you can do yourself for free. Many of these companies, most of them, charge thousands of dollars, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars, telling you they can get you out of your timeshare. You trust them with your money, and in the end, several years down the road, you still end up owning your timeshare, getting billed annual maintenance fees every year, getting billed loan payments every month. Unfortunately, that is kind of just the reality of the situation. If you have a loan on your timeshare, that is a mortgage against real estate. How is a timeshare exit company going to get you out of that timeshare mortgage legally? The reality is they're probably going to tell you to stop paying your mortgage payments. Then essentially what's going to happen is the management company's going to put it in default, file a lien, file a foreclosure against it, and hey, in the end, they'll tell you, we got you out of your timeshare. But in reality, the management company just foreclosed on your timeshare. So you may have a credit hit. You've paid tens of thousands of dollars to a company to do something you could have done yourself and just stopped paying. Now, I'm not saying stopping paying is the right thing to do, but do you need to pay somebody tens of thousands of dollars to tell you to stop paying? Other things that these companies will do when you sign up with them is they'll get on the phone or they'll send a letter to the developer to ask them to take back your timeshare. Literally something you could do yourself. You can call your, a leaf just blew through. You can call your developer, the management company of your timeshare, and ask them. Even call the HOA, send a letter to the board of directors, president, ask them, hey, do you have a program where I can give you back my timeshare? Now, it may be a situation where you can do it and they just want you to pay maybe a fee, maybe 1 year's maintenance fees to cover any lost use until they can find another taker for that property. But in reality, if you pay 1 year's maintenance fees, that is a heck of a lot less than thousands and thousands of dollars to a timeshare exit scheme. Also, ARDA, American Resort Developers Association, does also have a website, responsibleexit.com. Now, this is obviously maintained and a program by the timeshare developers to help owners responsibly exit their timeshares. Now, we all know developers are obviously only in this for their best interest. They're most likely going to take your timeshare back, if they will take it back, and then just turn around and sell it for tens of thousands of dollars to the next buyer that comes along wanting to buy one of their timeshares. So do keep that in mind. But really, if you're wanting out of your timeshare, what the developer is going to do with it really should not matter to you. So your first step is to contact your developer and find out, hey, are you taking back my timeshare? If yes, great. You just saved yourself thousands and thousands of dollars. If that doesn't work, the second thing you need to try and do then is to try and give your timeshare away. I am shocked at the number of people that say they've tried to sell their timeshare. Maybe they've listed it on a website, some type of listing site, paid potentially thousands of dollars to some company to list it for tens of thousands of dollars, and then when it didn't sell, they're going to call up a timeshare exit company and instead pay them thousands and thousands of dollars, maybe even tens of thousands of dollars to try and get out of their timeshare. Why not stop somewhere in the middle and try just giving your timeshare away? There are plenty of ways you can give your timeshare away, and I'm going to leave a link in the description box below on a place where you can go to give your timeshare away. Now keep in mind, if you can't give your timeshare away for free, maybe you need to offer an incentive to the buyer. Maybe you need to be willing to pay all of the closing costs. Maybe even offer to give them a free year of usage. I mean, that might cost at most $1,000, $1,500, but that is way less than you would be paying some timeshare exit scheme to get you out of your timeshare. So try giving your timeshare away. And something else that's very important when you make your listing to try and give away your timeshare for free, provide as much detail as possible. What do you own? Where is it? What's the name of the resort? What week is it? What unit is it? What season is it? How much were the maintenance fees the prior year? Even provide information on if you've done any timeshare exchanges for places you've gone. Give people an idea of the places you've been able to go with your timeshare. It also does not hurt to provide some resort photos and even some links to the resort website. Give people as much information. You really need to sell the timeshare, even though you're giving it away for free. Okay, so in the end, if you can't get your resort developer to take that timeshare back, and you can't even give it away for free, there is obviously the option of default. Just stop paying it. I'm not obviously providing financial advice here, but if you're not using your timeshare, what good is it getting you to keep paying for it? Just stop paying it. There is a legal process that the developers go through to take back that deed from you. They will obviously put it into collection, file a lien, and then file foreclosure. Now, do check the state laws, state regulation regarding this, to whether it's a judicial default or non-judicial default, and whether you're still responsible for any outstanding debts that remain after they've sold your timeshare or taken that timeshare back. That is obviously another last resort. Just don't pay it. Okay, so there you go. I hope I was able to help you avoid a timeshare exit scheme, because in the end, in reality, they're going to do many of these same things I just told you about, only you're going to do them for free instead of paying them thousands and thousands of dollars. But if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and to see more videos about timeshare, check out the description box below for another timeshare tip video. Check out this one right up here, and YouTube. They think you're going to like that one down there. Be sure to subscribe. You can do so by clicking on my picture right here. Hit that notification bell. And until next time, the best destination is always a timeshare.